tomorrow. Behind this momentum lies a strong economic foundation. Odisha is a revenue surplus state, managing public finances prudently while investing aggressively in growth. Logistics power Odisha's growth, anchored by a strong port-based industrial infrastructure and seamlessly connected through air, sea, rail, road and inland waterways. A transparent, technology-driven, single-window system ensures faster approvals and investor confidence.
Come invest in Odisha because this is the right time. यही समय है, सही समय है.
Home to India's largest skilling initiatives and global partnerships, Odisha grooms an industry-ready workforce, driving innovation and industrial performance. Odisha is also investing heavily in industrial infrastructure, MSME parks, worker hostels, and modern industrial estates. And this momentum is not accidental. It is guided by a long-term vision. Under Vision Odisha 2036-2047, the state is marching towards a glorious tomorrow. The future here is not just planned, it's being built today. In Odisha, opportunity isn't an idea, it's a movement. We connect entrepreneurs to new markets and help industries find new frontiers. Together, we are building a future where tradition powers innovation and growth. Come, join us in shaping the industries of tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, now to share the key perspectives on Odisha's industrial ecosystem, policy framework and investment opportunities. Along with the presentation, I would be humbly requesting ACS Industry and INPR Department, Government of Odisha Chairman EP Call. Let's welcome with a round of applause Sri Hemant Sharma sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you like this video? But I didn't hear the applause from the back. Thank you so much for this encouraging sound of appreciation. On the dais, we have the Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, Shri Mohan Charan Maji. This is his first visit to the city of Hyderabad. Can we have a round of applause for his first visit? Thank you, Honorable Chief Minister. This is his first visit, and just like you are excited to meet him, hear from him, he is also equally excited to learn from the experience of Hyderabad, from the stalwarts of industry in Telangana, how Hyderabad has emerged as the enterprise capital of India. In fact, Honorable Chief Minister is leading this delegation to Hyderabad, Telangana, to learn from each one of you. Just like Mumbai is the financial capital of India, Bangalore is the tech capital of India, Pune is the automobile capital of India, Chennai is the electronics capital of India, Hyderabad is all of these things taken together. Yes. It is actually the business capital of India. And we are here actually to learn from your experience and at the same time to showcase before you how Hyderabad, Telangana and the entire South India, for which each one of us Indians must be proud, can also participate in the growth which is happening in the neighborhood. We also have with us Honorable Industries Minister Shri Sampath Chand Swain, and we are extremely thankful to Shri V. Ramaraju, Chairperson of ByFICCI State Council of Telangana, who gave me the welcome address. And we also extend a warm welcome to all the personalities of the business, trade, commerce, industry, enterprise sector of Hyderabad, Telangana, who have accepted our invitation and are present here today. What I will do in the next few minutes is to present before you the new opportunities which our Honorable Chief Minister is creating in your neighborhood. Telangana and Hyderabad today are an example of industrial achievements. In fact, each Indian, every Indian, whether in Odisha or in Bengal, Tamil Nadu or in Maharashtra, Delhi or Mumbai, each one of us are proud of what Hyderabad has done for the country, bringing the country to the forefront of technology, to the forefront of business, and more importantly, to the forefront of new enterprise. You throw a stone in Hyderabad and it will land in a family where there is a young neighborhood. So we are neighbors in geography. Telangana and Odisha are neighbors in geography. Sometimes for order in our neighbor's house, in our neighbor's neighboring state. What I will do and present before you is that what is it that is happening in Odisha which is just your immediate neighbor and can we benefit from it. So we actually are neighbors in geography. Can we be partners in growth? So this is what Hyderabad has traditionally been doing. And actually, when we talk of Hyderabad, we are not talking of Telangana, we are talking of South India. Because actually the entire southern Indian trade, commerce and business today runs from Hyderabad. So actually, Hyderabad has traditionally been looking towards west and south. In fact, if we analyze carefully, there are details which I cannot share because of paucity of time. Actually, if you place Telangana in west and south, it is actually the fulcrum around which the entire west and south industry revolves. Traditionally, Hyderabad enterprises have been looking towards west and south for growth. But there is, exciting opportunity which is happening in your neighborhood, which is the east-northeast India. And if you look at how Telangana is placed in west-south India, you will notice that Odisha actually is similarly placed in east-northeast India. What Hyderabad is for west and south, actually Odisha is playing a similar role in east-northeast India. And see for yourself how we are neighbors, Telangana and Odisha, and how both of us can actually together unlock immense business opportunity, immense industrial investment opportunity, immense possibilities for growth if we work together in order to look at what is happening in East and Northeast India. This geographical diversification can actually reduce the risk for you. Are you missing something in your neighborhood? Have you looked at Odisha as the gateway to Eastern India, Purvodaya Bharat, which is the scheme of our Honorable Prime Minister, which can actually not only give you geographical diversification outside of West and South towards East and Northeast, where costs of doing business are even much lower and the speed of approvals is now matching what you are used to in Hyderabad. So my question to you is, what if your next growth frontier, companies in Telangana, companies in Hyderabad, enterprises in Hyderabad who have presence in Chennai, Vijayawada, Visakhapatnam, Warangal, in Bangalore, in Coimbatore, in Mumbai, in Nagpur, are you missing something in your neighborhood? What if I present to you a case where your next growth can actually happen closer than you think? It would be easier for you to actually do business from Odisha for East and Northeast India than it has been for you from Hyderabad doing business in Chennai or in Bangalore. This is what I will present to you. But before I go into the details, I will throw some questions to you, right? Odisha's tagline is India's best kept secret. There are facts about Odisha. There are happenings in Odisha under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, which are hardly known to many people. And I'll just ask a few questions to you. If somebody can answer, well and good. Otherwise, I'll give the hint and response to you. For every correct answer, there is an exciting prize which will be given exactly at 2 p.m. in the other hall. So please be careful. We are recording this event. Whosoever answers it well, the person would certainly be awarded with a prize. and the price is a one-way ticket from Hyderabad to Bhubaneswar. You can collect it and do it. Now, what is the first question? Looks the largest share to Odisha's GST. Odisha's GST. Yes. I think it is not mining. It is industries, right? Generally, people think that Odisha is a mining state. Actually, Odisha is an industrial state. 44% of Odisha's economy is industrial economy. One of the top 5 states in the country, including Telangana, right? Second, in the last 18 months, Odisha has approved large industrial projects worth approximately
7 lakh crores.
7 lakh. It's a very intelligent audience. I don't know how many tickets I will have to give today. Actually, 7 lakh crore and 340 projects, 7.10, 4.6 lakh. And mind you, this is a trick question. Actually, in January 2025, we had received memorandum of understanding worth 17 lakh crore on 28th and 29th January. From 28th January to 28th of November, because December approvals are yet to be given, we have approved out of that 17 lakh, 7 lakh crore, out of which 2.04 lakh crore investment is already grounded, construction is happening. That is what is the speed of Odisha. So this is about scale and speed. What is the average project turnaround time in Odisha today? 160. My God, this is such an intelligent audience. It is actually 160 days. And I will throw several examples before you. In this audience, we have people who have actually been able to get an approval, start the construction activity within 160 days, which actually is a record in the country today, and nobody has actually beaten this record. Finally, Odisha ranks amongst
Iron ore. Bauxite also. Bauxite and iron ore.
Actually, it is all. In fact, we are the largest producer of iron ore, largest producer of bauxite, manganese, chrome, nickel and coal. Very interestingly, we have 25% of India's coal, but we contribute to 50% of India's coal availability. Right? We have 33% of India's iron ore, but we contribute to 60% of India's iron ore availability. We have 56% of India's bauxite, but we contribute 100% of India's bauxite availability. That is how. And not only that, we are not a mining, we are certainly a mining state, but we are an industrial state. We are not only largest producer of iron ore, we are also the largest producer of steel, largest producer of stainless steel. We are not only the largest producer of bauxite, we are also the largest producer of alumina, largest producer of aluminium. More than 100 million tons capacity of steel is under construction, 5 million tons capacity of alumina is under construction, and 2 million tons capacity of aluminium is under construction. That is the kind of mind-boggling growth which is happening in Odisha. Now this is a very important question. Which of these states is revenue surplus according to the latest CAG report?
Odisha.
Odisha. आज तो हमें 4-5 slides पूरी book कर दी. So we'll do that. Don't worry. Actually, Odisha. And Odisha is the largest revenue surplus state in the country. What does that mean? It means that we don't have to borrow to pay salaries to our employees. We don't have to borrow to pay incentives to industry. We don't have to borrow to pay incentives to industry. We have enough resources to construct roads, bridges, railways, industrial parks, workers' hostels, new cities, and so on and so forth. In fact, today, this is a CAG report. Odisha is the only state which contributes 50% of finances to each and every railway project which comes up in Odisha. That is why today the largest volume of railway projects which are happening in India are in Odisha. What is the implication of being revenue surplus? The implication of being revenue surplus is that when we announce an incentive, we are actually able to deliver it. We have before us here Shri Purushottam Malani ji, chairperson of the Century Group. He just had a meeting with the Honorable Chief Minister. Chief Minister sir asked him कि आपको आपका इंसेंटिव मिला है क्या? तो मलानी जी ने कहा कि ना केवल मुझे मिला है, मुझे हर बार टाइम से मिला है. So that is what our response is. Now, which state has the best fiscal health? As per Niti Aayog, actually it is again Odisha, and see the list of these states. We are better than Gujarat, we are better than Maharashtra, we are better than Uttar Pradesh. Were you aware of this thing? क्या आपको पता था कि ये उड़ीसा राज्य नीति आयोग की रिपोर्ट में भारतवर्ष का सबसे ज्यादा फिस्कली हेल्थ राज्य है? इसका क्या मतलब हुआ? इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि हमारी जो टैक्स रेवेन्यू है वो बराबर बढ़ती जा रही है, हमारा जो एक्सपेंडिचर है वो हम अपनी टैक्स रेवेन्यू के अंदर रखते हैं, और हमारा जो जिससे रोड्स, ब्रिजेस, इरिगेशन प्रोजेक्ट्स, पावर प्रोजेक्ट्स, वर्कर्स हॉस्टल्स, कॉलेजेस, मेडिकल कॉलेजेस, हॉस्पिटल्स, एग्रीकल्चर जो फार्मर्स हैं उनकी इनकम को बढ़ाने के लिए हमारी राज्य सरकार के पास जो फाइनेंशियल रिसोर्सेज है वो आज भारत में किसी भी सरकार के पास नहीं है. मैं आपको एक बहुत छोटा सा उदाहरण देता हूं इंडस्ट्री से बाहर. पिछले साल खरीफ की धान की फसल के बाद हमारी राज्य सरकार ने 10,000 करोड़ रुपए किसानों को सीधा एक्स्ट्रा दिए. जो मिनिमम सपोर्ट प्राइस है उसके ऊपर 800 रुपया पर टन डायरेक्ट बेनिफिट ट्रांसफर टू फार्मर्स, एंड ईच एंड एवरी फार्मर गॉट इट थ्रू अ टेक्नोलॉजी इनेबल्ड प्लेटफॉर्म. दैट इज द, अब हमें हमारे राज्य की बॉर्डर पर गेट्स, चेक गेट्स लगाने पड़ते हैं क्योंकि हमारे जो पड़ोसी राज्य हैं वो वहाँ के किसान धान लाके हमारे यहाँ बेचना चाहते हैं, तो हमें उसको कंट्रोल करना पड़ता है. इतना व्यवस्थित, एफिशिएंट, और उसको हमारे माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी अपने आप डेली उसको मॉनिटर करते हैं, तब जाके हमारे फाइनेंशियल जो मैनेजमेंट है उसमें इतनी एफिशिएंसी आई है जिसको नीति आयोग ने प्रेज किया है. सो इट इज इंडियाज बेस्ट केप्ट सीक्रेट, यू वुड नो. अब आप बताइए कि इंडिया की लार्जेस्ट इंडस्ट्रियल शेड एक्चुअली झारसुगुड़ा में है. इंडियाज लार्जेस्ट इंडस्ट्रियल शेड इज इन झारसुगुड़ा. इट इज अ एल्यूमिनियम स्मेल्टर. उसकी लेंथ है 10.5 किलोमीटर. आप इमेजिन कीजिए 10.5 किलोमीटर का इंडस्ट्रियल शेड है, हिंदुस्तान में कहीं नहीं. इंडोनेशिया में एक नूडल बनाने वाली फैक्ट्री है. उड़ीसा तो बहुत छोटा सा राज्य है, वहाँ कितने लोग कितना नूडल्स खाते होंगे, लेकिन उनकी लार्जेस्ट नूडल फैक्ट्री आउटसाइड ऑफ जापान उड़ीसा में भुवनेश्वर के पास है. इंडिया का लार्जेस्ट कार्गो हैंडलिंग पोर्ट ना तो मुंद्रा है, ना काकीनाडा है, ना टुटीकोरिन है, ना दहेज है, वो पारादीप उड़ीसा है. तो इसको भी बहुत कम लोग जानते हैं. और ऐसे ही नेस्ले आप लोग जानते हैं एक मल्टीनेशनल कंपनी है. उसकी जो भारतवर्ष की सबसे बड़ी ग्लोबल लाइट हाउस फैक्ट्री का फाउंडेशन स्टोन माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी ने अभी अप्रैल के महीने में उड़ीसा में दिया. मतलब आप इमेजिन कीजिए ऐसा क्यों है. उड़ीसा में आयरन और स्टील बनेगा, बॉक्साइट है, एल्यूमिनियम के सबसे बड़े प्लांट होगा, हम कोस्टल स्टेट हैं, हमारे पोर्ट अच्छे होंगे, लेकिन ये नूडल की फैक्ट्री और फूड फैक्ट्री और जो बाकी और भी फैक्ट्रीज हैं जिसके बारे में आपको बताऊंगा वो इतनी बड़ी क्यों होंगी. वो उस पहले मैप को आप देखिए जो मैंने आपको दिखाया था, जो ईस्ट नॉर्थ ईस्ट का मैप था, उसके बारे में हम अभी थोड़ा सा डिस्कस करेंगे कि उड़ीसा ग्रोथ इन द ईस्ट. ये बात हम आपको समझाने आए हैं कि जो काम हैदराबाद के बिजनेसमैन चेन्नई, बेंगलोर, विजयवाड़ा, विशाखापट्टनम, नागपुर में कर सकते हैं, उससे ज़्यादा बेहतर की बिजनेस अपॉर्चुनिटीज उड़ीसा के माध्यम से आप ईस्ट और नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंडिया में कर सकते हैं. इसी को माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने अपने शब्दों में ऐसे कहा है. क्या कहा है प्रधानमंत्री जी ने? उन्होंने कहा उड़ीसा विल बी द ग्रोथ इंजन ऑफ द डेवलपमेंट जर्नी ऑफ द कंट्री इन द नेक्स्ट 25 years. मार्क हिज वर्ड्स. He is using this word growth engine. मतलब इंजन क्या है? इंजन वो होता है जो एक ट्रेन को खींच के लेके जाता है. पूर्वोदय के विकास के लिए ईस्ट का जो हमारा इलाका है हमारे देश का, उसके विकास को उड़ीसा इंजन की तरह आगे ड्राइव करेगा अगले 25 सालों तक. That is the opportunity which we want to present before you, that for you as successful entrepreneurs coming out of Hyderabad, you actually have the next growth happening in Odisha. This is what we wanted to present before you. This is the Odisha means opportunity. Now what kind of opportunities? अब उड़ीसा की जो इंडस्ट्रियल ग्रोथ ट्रेजेक्ट्री है वो बहुत कम शब्दों में मैं आपको बताता हूँ. We started with mining, so obviously we are the mining capital of India. We added the advantage of metallurgical industry, steel plants, aluminium plants, ferrochrome, ferroalloy plants. Then we also topped it off with chemicals and petrochemicals because we are a coastal state. Therefore, coastal states in India can actually have chemicals and petrochemical industry which requires crude, naphtha, natural gas to be imported, and that is the next wave of growth. Today, every big chemical, petrochemical company in Gujarat or Maharashtra, in those places, their expansion is happening at Paradip, at Dhamra, at Gopalpur, and now also in the upcoming new port at Bahuda. Finally, food processing, I already mentioned to you, we are a regional leader. All major food companies in India, whether it is Britannia, Parle, Reliance Consumer Products, Tata Consumer Products, Nestle, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Balaji Wafers, Haldiram, all these companies have their upcoming plants in Odisha. Why? Because they want to make in Odisha and sell in eastern India. And now technical textiles, and for apparel we are the emerging hub. Today all textile majors in the country, whether it is Welspun or Jockey, Wild Republic or Wild Lotus, Epic, Firemont, Mass, Tata Trent, all of them have their upcoming plants in Odisha. Today we have 50 numbers of garment, apparel, textile factories under construction in Odisha. You go to Coimbatore, Tirupur, go to Ludhiana, Noida, every major player there has a new plant coming up in Odisha. That has been our trajectory. Now look at this map. This opportunity is actually Purvodaya. We have shown the map of eastern India along with the map of Telangana, and this is where the opportunity is lying. Today, Odisha, Bihar, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Assam and the entire northeast. This is 1/3 of India's population, 1/3, and the fastest growing market in India. West, South and North have already grown. They have reached a saturation point. But whether it is a pen or a pencil, a shirt or a trouser, computer or an automobile, two-wheeler or three-wheeler, you name any product category, you will find that the highest rate of growth is in actually this region. Low entry barriers, not much of competition. Therefore, people from outside can actually go and set up businesses very easily, and it can actually give you new markets and new product categories. Odisha is the largest producer of steel, largest producer of stainless steel, But which state has the largest capacity of pipes under construction? It is Odisha. Ratnamani pipe all the way from Maharashtra. आप imagine कीजिए महाराष्ट्र की एक कंपनी महाराष्ट्र और मध्य प्रदेश और छत्तीसगढ़ को क्रॉस करते हुए उड़ीसा में आके प्लांट लगाती है. वेल्सपन डक्टाइल आयरन पाइप का ERW पाइप का प्लांट लगाती है. उनका प्लांट गुजरात के कच्छ में है, वेस्टर्न मोस्ट कॉर्नर ऑफ इंडिया. When it looked at the Odisha geography के ईस्ट नॉर्थ ईस्ट में सबसे ज्यादा डिमांड है. हम एक्सपोर्ट करना चाहें तो हम पोर्ट्स के माध्यम से कर सकते हैं. Where did they land up? They landed actually in Odisha at a place called Jharsuguda, where now they are setting up the largest factory. There are many such examples. Now you are in Hyderabad, right? Imagine if Ratnamani can come from Maharashtra to set up a pipe plant in all the way 1500 kilometers. You are just 300 kilometers, 500 kilometers away. आपके लिए तो और भी आसान है. We are neighbors. Gujarat, Maharashtra are not neighbors to us, but we are your neighbors. Therefore, actually, it should be very easy, very conducive to do business in Odisha. This is the message which we wanted to convey to you. We can actually help you unlock this Eastern Indian opportunity. In Odisha now, industrial growth is changing. We went from iron ore to steel, we went from bauxite to aluminium. Now we are moving across this value chain, up this value chain. Now, as I mentioned to you, from metals, we have moved to metal downstream products. We are also now moving very fast towards machines and manufacturing. In India today, railways, all of you know, is a very big, big business opportunities. Railways are expanding, railway equipment is required. Three of the largest railway equipment companies in India, Jupiter, Amstead, and one more which I cannot name because we have a non-disclosure agreement with them as of now. They are setting up their rail wheel, axle, component, equipment, brake, bogie, factory ware in Odisha. This opportunity is taking us across the value chain. Therefore, Odisha is certainly about mining, it is certainly about metal, but it is much more than that, and all this growth can happen across Odisha. Socio-economic demand. Odisha's economy is changing very fast. Mr. V.V. Ramaraju, while he was speaking from here, he mentioned that Odisha's economy is growing at 7.2% average. Actually, last year our growth was 11.2%. This year till Q2, that is till September, our economy has grown at 11%, which is very high. There are very few states in India which are growing this fast. What does this mean? This means that demand for housing, demand for hospitals, demand for hotels, which are demand-driven sectors, is increasing at a fast pace. Rapid urbanization, industrial workforce, and disposable income is leading to the growth of these sectors: housing, hospitals, and hotels. If you drive around Hyderabad, Greater Hyderabad, Secunderabad region, you will find large number of hotels, large number of hospitals. The same growth is now happening in Bhubaneswar, in Cuttack on similar model. Just because Hyderabad had a ring road and an outer ring road, all this happened. Today, Bhubaneswar is passing through exactly the same. Our Honorable Chief Minister in last 3 months has got approved the 8,000 crore capital region ring road project, which is exactly what had happened in Hyderabad. Now for EPC players, for companies in Hyderabad who have done this exercise already, who have passed through this business cycle in Hyderabad and done this, you can do this in Bangalore, you can also do it in Bhubaneswar. You can do it in Chennai, you can also do it in Cuttack. You can do it in Visakhapatnam, you can actually do it in Berhampur also, which is closer to you than you think. This is what the next big opportunity is. How do we bring this opportunity to you? Our playbook is on 4 pillars: good policy, good infrastructure, very good presence of skilled workforce, and best in class facilitation. These 4 pillars and a strong political leadership, which is the bedrock of the foundation, single foundation, which actually leads from the front. We have a very good set of enabling policy provisions, whether it is a general overarching policy in the IPR and several sectoral policies. Today, Odisha has a most comprehensive policy coverage in the country. And this is a snapshot of what our policy offers: 20 to 30% capital investment subsidy without any upper limit. You invest 100 crores, you can get 20 to 30 crore. You invest 1,000 crore, you can get 200 to 300 crore. You invest 10,000 crore, you can get 2,000 to 3,000 crore. You invest 1 lakh crore and you can get up to 35,000 crore, which we are actually giving to not 1, 2, 3, but 5 companies. Indian Oil Corporation we are giving, several other petrochemical and other plants we are giving. Why are we able to do so? Go back to that Niti Aayog report, go back to that fiscal health, because we have those resources in order to deliver on our promise. If you take all our incentives together, including power subsidy of ₹2, which makes the landed cost of power at ₹4, landed cost of power for industrial consumers in Odisha is ₹4, nowhere else in the country. 100% reimbursement of SGST, up to 200% of your investment in plant and machinery. All these incentives taken together can raise your EBITDA by not less than 7.2%. This is what companies from Maharashtra, from Punjab, from Haryana, from West Bengal, from Gujarat, they have discovered this and are already coming to Odisha. This is the opportunity which we wanted to present before you. We have special provisions for textiles, special provisions for pharmaceutical and medical devices, and also for biotechnology. Yesterday evening, in the same location, our Honorable Chief Minister chaired a round table with pharma industry. 10, I could call them top 10. The top 10 pharma manufacturers from India were present there, and all of them were very excited about this opportunity. And in the future, as I mentioned to you about pipes, about railway equipment, within the next 1 to 2 years, we will come back again and mention to you about how Odisha is the next pharmaceutical capital of India. Very good industry ready infrastructure. Just see this map very, very carefully, briefly. We have the coastal expressway which connects Chennai with Kolkata. The National Highway 16. Across this we have 4 ports, 2 new more ports coming up, and close to every port we have very good industrial parks with ready to move in plots ranging from 5 acres to 500 acres. And also specialized parks like plastic park, aluminium park, food park, textile park, pharmaceutical park, etc. On the western border we have with the Western Expressway similar 9 number of nodes and parks, and these two are connected with the Central Expressway which connects west with east coast, and this is what comes up. So we have good industrial parks close to National Highway, close to the State Highway, where actually it is, and as I mentioned to you, because we have pre-positioned this infrastructure, that is why the turnaround time, which all of you agreed that it is 160 days, because we have these kinds of facilities. A very good availability of skilled workforce. Odisha's workforce is rated as highly skilled, productive and disciplined, and we have very good industrial training institutions, whether it is ITIs, polytechnics, and the first World Skills Center in the country, which was also visited by the President of Singapore when last year he came to India. The only state he visited was Odisha, and he was so excited to see new generation, next age skill development being provided for semiconductors, for electronics, for chemicals, and also AI and artificial intelligence and machine learning. Best in class facilitation. This is my photograph and the photograph of our Honorable Minister Industries. Recently, this is on 11th and 12th November 2025. For the year 24, we were rated as top achiever state in ease of doing business reform action plan. And how did this happen? I am sure that our Honorable Chief Minister will tell you how he actually led this. And our Honorable Chief Minister actually monitors the projects directly. So this is the Chief Minister's dashboard. It is called Project Monitoring Group, and we are able to monitor the project progress almost on a live basis. That is why we are not only single window, we are also double speed. I will just play before you one message by Honorable Chief Minister to investors. Please listen to it very, very carefully. How does he contribute to this speed of project execution?
ठीक, जिसको एमओयू साइन करते हुए फॉलो नहीं करेंगे वो बात तो नहीं है, और हम भी हर दिन उसको देखते हैं, मेहनत करते हैं,
हर दिन उसको देखते हैं, मेहनत करते हैं। एमओयू साइन होके प्रोजेक्ट अपने आप हो जाएगा ऐसा नहीं है। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी उसको हर दिन देखते हैं, मेहनत करते हैं, तब जाके वो 160 दिन में प्रोजेक्ट लगता है। ये इसकी हमारी खास बात है। ये इसका प्रूफ है जो मैंने अभी आपको बताया, प्रोजेक्ट मॉनिटरिंग ग्रुप, ये इसका प्रूफ है। These are 4 sectors where Odisha had very minimal, negligible presence till about 2 years ago. Textile, green hydrogen, green ammonia, green energy equipment, semiconductor and ESDM. You look at this graph, from 24 onwards, we have become leaders in textile, we have become leaders in green energy equipment, leaders in green hydrogen and green ammonia, and now the emerging leader in semiconductor and ESDM. सब लोग बात करते हैं इलेक्ट्रॉनिक, सेमीकंडक्टर, ये सेमीकंडक्टर गुजरात में कितना है? 1। आसाम में कितना है? 1। महाराष्ट्र में कितना है? अभी नहीं है। तमिलनाडु में कितना है? 1। उड़ीसा में कितना है? 4। स्लोली धीरे धीरे हमने इसको बिना किसी शोर शराबे के the leadership, political leadership of our honorable chief minister is a common man's leader. Chief minister CM, common man CM. He does his work silently, he does his work in such a manner, but the results show for itself. This is the strength of Odisha which we wanted to present before you. If you are interested in future, invest in Odisha, invest in the future, and remember honorable chief minister's word which he mentioned in the video. यही समय है, सही समय है. Thank you so much. If you are interested, please do contact us and we will be able to do justice to you. Thank you so much.
Choosing me to share my experience with Odisha. Honorable Chief Minister, sir, Honorable Minister for Industries, dignitaries on the dais, and fellow industrialists. We are originally from Hyderabad. We have a couple of units in Hyderabad. Somehow, about a decade back, we got an opportunity to invest in Odisha, and we have not looked back thereafter. The proactive steps taken by the government of Odisha in allotting the land to us, in ensuring that we get all the clearances timely, in ensuring that all incentives are given on time, I think this is one of the best investment destinations which I can recommend to my friends and colleagues in the Hyderabad industrial area. Now, very few states are up to date in the incentive. Unfortunately, our state Telangana is far lacking behind. I think all of us know about it. But Odisha is one state which is so proactive that maybe hardly 1 year, 1.5 the government of Odisha substantially. One more factor which I just wanted to highlight, Hemant Sharmaji, was that you had mentioned that Odisha is the gateway to the east and the northeast. But to our surprise, what we found was that the logistic towards the NCR region is also very good from Odisha. This has come as a surprise to us. And in fact, the third unit what we have set up is to service the North NCR region. So this is something which we learned over the period of time, that it is much better service from that area, Bhubaneswar, rather than from Hyderabad. One last point which I would like to make, which is a suggestion to the team Odisha, is to somehow increase the container presence at the Paradip port. Paradip has just, as you mentioned, is a very big port, but it is more on the bulk handling, and the container presence has just started, I think, very small, in a very small way. So, industries like us who import most of our material are still dependent on Vizag or Chennai or Calcutta also to get the material. If we can focus on that, I think it could be a very big boost to the industry in Odisha. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Attractive destination for large-scale industrial and infrastructure-led development. Odisha today represents a unique convergence of opportunity, strong economic fundamentals, responsive governance, and a workforce that is young, skilled, and future-ready. Let me state at the outset that India's leading industrial and innovation hubs, including Hyderabad, will continue to play a central role in the country's growth story. Our endeavor in Odisha is to broaden the canvas to offer industry additional geographies where scale, efficiency, and long-term growth can be pursued alongside existing center of excellence. Odisha is fast positioning itself as a preferred destination for the next phase of integrated industrial growth with its strategic location on the eastern coast, deep draft ports at Paradip, Dhamra, and Gopalpur, and improving rail, road, and air connectivity. The state offers a compelling proposition to industries seeking efficient access to domestic and global markets. Logistic and market access are central to our development strategy. Paradip
प्रशिक्षित करके उद्योग और सर्विस सेंटर में उपयोग करना है। इसी दिशा में हमारी सरकार पहले दिन से रणनीति प्रस्तुत किया है। सबसे पहले उद्योग संबंधित सारी पॉलिसियों को पुनर्विचार करने की आवश्यकता थी। जहां जहां आवश्यकता थी पॉलिसी में बदलाव लाया गया है। 2 दिन पहले से ही हमने ओडिशा फार्मास्यूटिकल एंड मेडिकल डिवाइसेस पॉलिसी 2025 की शुरुआत की है। एक दिन में 60 से ज़्यादा फार्मा सेक्टर में MOU हस्ताक्षर हुए हैं और मुझे पूरा विश्वास है अगले कुछ वर्षों में ओडिशा देश की एक बहुत बड़ी फार्मा हब बनने जा रहा है। आप सबको मालूम है कि इसी साल प्रारंभ में ही जनवरी के महीने में हमारी सरकार ने उत्कर्ष ओडिशा मेक इन ओडिशा कॉन्क्लेव का आयोजन किया था। हो सकता है कि आप में से कोई निवेशक उसी सम्मेलन में भाग लिए हैं। अवर प्राइम मिनिस्टर यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री माननीय श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की जो क्लैरियन कल उड़ीसा में निवेश के लिए वो दिन आते हुए हम सबके पास उसी बातों को रखते हुए बोले थे कि यही समय है, सही समय है। एक बदलाव 2 दिन में ही, इसी आधार पर हमने 2 दिन में ही 17 लाख करोड़ से भी ज़्यादा निवेश का प्रस्ताव मिला था, जिसमें से लगभग उन दिनों से आज तक 2.5 लाख करोड़ का शुरुआत भी ऑलरेडी हो चुका है। फ्रेंड्स, मैं और हमारी सरकार यहाँ आप लोगों के बीच में आए हैं हमारे राज्य के लिए ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा निवेश जुटाने के लिए। तो ये लाजमी है, आप सब पूछेंगे कि हमारा राज्य दूसरे राज्यों के तुलना में और क्या ज़्यादा दे सकता है। मुझे मालूम है कि उद्योग कोई सामाजिक संस्था नहीं है, यो एक प्रॉफिट मेकिंग स्ट्रक्चर है। हालांकि आजकल देश के बड़े उद्योग भी CSR के रूप में समाज सेवा के लिए खर्च कहने का मतलब है कि इसी हमारे लिए कोई बैगेज नहीं है। हमारी सरकार खुल मन से जनहित में जो भी जरूरी होगा सही दिशा में कदम उठाएगी। पिछले लास्ट सितंबर 27 को माननीय यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री जी हमारा सरकार आने के बाद उनका 7वां उड़ीसा आने के लिए वो उनका प्रोग्राम था, जो हमारा उड़ीसा के पश्चिम प्रांत झारसुगुड़ा, जहाँ एयरपोर्ट भी है, बड़ा इंडस्ट्रियल एक हब जहाँ है, वहाँ आए थे। और वो आने के साथ साथ भी वो कैसे उड़ीसा को ज़्यादा वो ध्यान रखते हुए और जहाँ संभावना की ज़्यादा राज्य है पूर्वोदय के बारे में वो सोच रहे हैं। इसी आधार पर जैसे भी हो उड़ीसा जब जनवरी 28-29 को जो उत्कर्ष ओडिशा मेक इन ओडिशा कॉन्क्लेव का जो बहुत बड़ा हमने इतना बड़ा कार्यक्रम किए थे, तो उसी आधार पर उसी दिन तक वो हमको सुझाव दिए थे कि जो देश की बहुत पुराना एक्ट है, आइन है, जो आजकल दिन में इंडस्ट्री रेडी करने के लिए वो बहुत हेल्पफुल नहीं कर रहा है, टाइम ज़्यादा ले रहे हैं, लेकिन कुछ भी ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा काम नहीं हो पा रहा है। इसी आधार पर ईज ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस के नाते और 23 कार्यक्रम को रखते हुए, एक्ट को रखते हुए बोले कि इसका अमेंडमेंट करो क्या। और आज से मैंने 2 दिन के बाद मंगलवार को हम फिर दिल्ली जाते हुए आपको फोन
क्यों स्लो गति में जा रहा है। चीफ सेक्रेटरी ने बोले नहीं जी, हमने 15 एक्ट को अमेंडमेंट और ऑर्डिनेंस के नाते कैबिनेट के हमने पास अप्रूव कर लिए हैं। अब बोले नहीं क्यों प्राइम मिनिस्टर के साथ? वो बोले मैं तो डर गया और थोड़ा सा गुस्सा थे प्राइम मिनिस्टर में। वो सभा के लिए नहीं किए, पहले बोले तो हम आफ्टर सभा के बाद में आप लोगों को पूछेंगे इसी बारे में, ऐसे मैसेज आया था। लेकिन क्या मन उनका हुआ कि नहीं, पहले हम पूछ इंटरव्यू कर सके, आदेश देने के बाद ही हम सभा मंच में जाएंगे और पब्लिक को हमने मेरा स्पीच रखे। लेकिन पहले से वो 20 मिनट बैठे और एक एक करते बोले और मेरे को समझाया कि देखो जो भी हो हमको करना ही होगा, और उड़ीसा अगर नहीं आगे आएगा, और हमने तो बोल दिया कि ग्रोथ इंजन के नाते उड़ीसा विकसित भारत 2027 को लीड करके वो ले जाएगा, आपको करना ही पड़ेगा। और मैं मंगलवार को फोन करूंगा, रविवार को मैंने मीटिंग कर लिया और सोमवार को मैंने कैबिनेट बुला दिया, और कैबिनेट में 3-4 एक्ट को फिर कैबिनेट में हमने उसको अप्रूव करते हुए पास करा दिया, और 1-2 था जिसके कि किसी का ज़रूरत नहीं था ऑर्डिनेंस करने के लिए या कैबिनेट में अप्रूवल करने के लिए। मैं भी उसी को बोला कि थोड़ा शुरू कर दीजिए और पीएमओ ऑफिस को रिपोर्ट कर दीजिए, क्योंकि वो जो हमारा दुर्गा पूजा की वो दिन अष्टम तिथि था वो, तो मेरे को मेरा केवंझर जाना था, मेरा होम डिस्ट्रिक्ट, वहाँ दशहरा पूजा करने के लिए। आप चीफ सेक्रेटरी को मैं बोले आप थोड़ा प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफिस का जो एडिशनल सेक्रेटरी उनको बता दो कि हमने 23 में से 18 का हमने कंप्लीट कर दिया। वो विश्वास नहीं हुआ उनका, क्योंकि हम पहले ही 15 कर चुके थे, और फिर जो मैसेज दे दिए। और 23 तारीख को उनका जो मीटिंग था प्राइम मिनिस्टर का, वो आ गए सब लोग और बोले पहले उड़ीसा को फोन लगाओ चीफ मिनिस्टर को। वो एडिशनल सेक्रेटरी ने बोले और पीएमओ में से थोड़ा वहाँ कांटेक्ट हुआ था कि जी उनका फ़ोन करना और नहीं ज़रूरत पड़ेगा, क्यों ना वो 23 एक्ट को वो चेंज करने के लिए अप्रूवल करने के लिए 23 में से 18 उनका हो चुका है। अरे 2 दिन में कैसे हुआ? नहीं जी 15 हो चुका था, और 3 ठो कर दिए और 2 ठो भी लागू करने के लिए ऑर्डर दे दिए, और जो बाकी 2-3 ठो बचेगा वो अगले 15 दिन का अंदर होगा। और बोले नहीं कि वो मीटिंग में नहीं, इसे तो डर गए, इसे बोले नहीं। तो हमने डर तो गए थे, लेकिन जो आपका जो एडवर्टाइजमेंट आता है कोई कोल्ड ड्रिंक्स में कि डर का आगे जीत है, तो हमने डर था इसलिए हमने जीत गया, और 15 दिन का अंदर में ही 23 को 23 कार्यक्रम करते हुए हमने देश में नंबर 1 भी बन गए। इसलिए हम निश्चित रूप से ऐसे हम करने के लिए हमारा दिल में है, मन में है, डबल इंजन सरकार भी है और उड़ीसा इंडस्ट्री के लिए रेडी भी है, सब हम करने के लिए तैयार भी है। और आगे बढ़ते हुए हम जब लीड करेंगे, उड़ीसा लीड करेगा, लेकिन हम अकेला नहीं कर पाएंगे, इसलिए आप लोगों का ज़रूरत है। और इसलिए मैंने आपका जो कॉस्मोपॉलिटन सिटी जो हमने हैदराबाद आए हैं, इसी आप सब को लेके ही हम जाएंगे। इसी पॉलिसी के साथ साथ हमारा सिंगल विंडो सिस्टम गो स्वीट, जो गो स्वीट है आपको जल्दी ही पूरी स्वच्छता के साथ जरूरी मंजूरी को प्रदान करेगा। जब भी आप उड़ीसा में निवेश के लिए आएंगे, हमने तो तय कर लिया कि हमारा डिस्ट्रिक्ट कलेक्टर डीएम को भी हमने एम्पावर कर दिया कि डिस्ट्रिक्ट कलेक्टर को आवश्यक क्षमता दे दिया कि जो काम भी उन पर आएगा, जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट में आपको करना पड़ेगा वो, और हमको नहीं पूछेगा वो। जैसे आजकल जैसे पाकिस्तान तरफ से कोई घुस बैठा है या कोई भी अटैक हो गया, तो उनके लिए कोई और दिल्ली से परमिशन नहीं लाना पड़ता है। सरकार परमिशन दे दिया है कि जो भी अटैक करेगा उनके ऊपर कैसे अटैक किया जाएगा वो काम आपको ही करना पड़ेगा। इसी पावर जैसे मैंने भी कलेक्टर को दे दिया कि आप ही उसका स्तर पर कलेक्टर का जो काम है आप कर दीजिए, क्योंकि फिर दोबारा कोई इन्वेस्टर मेरे पास ना आए, मेरे काम रह गया मैंने कैसे करूँगा, ऐसे नहीं होगा। तो इसी आधार पर मैंने जब कलेक्टर को पूछा क्यों ऐसे मेरे पास सब भेज रहे हो, तो निश्चित रूप से इसी आधार पर हमने बहुत ही स्पीड पर जा रहे हैं और बार बार आपको भी कोई मंत्रालय या कोई सेक्रेटरीट जाना आपको और नहीं होगा, हम पूरा आपको तैयार करते हुए बहुत जल्द से जल्द करने के लिए हम तैयार हैं। अब दूसरा उपादान है, हमने सॉफ्टवेयर बारे में बोले, अभी हार्डवेयर पार्ट हम आपके पास रखते चाहते हैं कि किसी भी उद्योग शुरू करने के लिए आपको जमीन चाहिए। हमारे पास ऑलरेडी क्लीन लैंड बैंक उपलब्ध है। अगर लैंड बैंक से बाहर कहीं जमीन चाहिए तो सरकार उससे in last one year Odisha has become the favorite destination of investors. So don't miss the bus. Come invest in Odisha, be a part of Odisha growth story. As your Honorable Prime Minister says for investing in Odisha, यही समय है, सही समय है। थैंक यू। भारत माता की जय। वंदे उत्कल जननी।
Thank you, Honorable CM of Odisha, Sri Mohan Charan Maji sir, for your kind address and encouraging words. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude these proceedings and to mark
Media, on behalf of Government of Odisha, it's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks at the conclusion of this forward-looking Odisha investors meet in Hyderabad. At the outset, I express my deepest gratitude to Sri Mohan Charan Maji, Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, for his visionary leadership and inspiring address. I extend my sincere thanks to the Honorable Minister for Industry, Skill Development and Technical Education for his encouraging address and for reaffirming the government's focus on industrial expansion. My appreciation to Sri Hemant Sharma, Additional Chief Secretary Industries and IRPR Department, Government of Odisha. We are grateful to our industry partners for sharing their experience and insights, to all prospective investors who have expressed their interest through MOUs and investment intention forms. Your participation today reflects the growing valuable support of FICCI for the partnership in organizing this interaction and for the media for helping engagement and welcoming you to Odisha, a state of stable, progressive and open to partnership. Thank you. Jai Hind.